All right, welcome. So, what are one of the best ways to build rapport in your local community if you are in a small market, right? So, if you're a small business owner and you serve a small market, a small town, you probably ask yourself, well, I don't have um, a big market to serve, so it's pretty hard for me to um, get customers or be able to attract local customers. But the reality is that perhaps we are not doing enough to reach out our local market, right? So um, today I'm gonna be talking about you may be asking yourself, so what are the best ways to make your business, my business, be noticed in a small local market? So today I'm gonna be sharing 5 methods for getting your business noticed in a small local market. Before we get started, my name is Leo, and I have a digital marketing agency here in Solano County, and I help small business owners to attract more local customers, but not just attract them every month, right? But also help them to keep those customers coming back to their business, because for the business owners that I work with, there's it's important for them that revenue, that low, that lifetime value the customers create, right? They continue coming back. They may be a small ticket, but to the long run of the year, if they come back 12 times a year, obviously that adds up. And so let's go ahead and dive in. Before we get started, you can check out my website, digitaltrack.co. I'm gonna put in the information below there, and you can check out the resources that I have. It's free resources, but also want to let you know that I have a workshop coming out, because some of you had asked me this before. And in this workshop, what I'm going to be doing is going to be free, totally free, right? And it's going to be online. And what I'm going to be teaching about is the same. It's going to be, I'm going to be talking about the exact process I use for my clients to help them do exactly what I said in the beginning, right? To help them keep, attract local customers, more local customers, but also help them to have those local customers to continue to come back. So I don't have a registration page yet. But perhaps when you're watching this video, the registration page is going to be there. If not, just go ahead and check out the information. My contact information is there. My cell is 707-410-0307. You can just simply text me and let me know that you're interested in attending that workshop. So, number one, be everywhere online, right? That's the number one method I'm going to be sharing about you. So, be everywhere online. And you might be saying, well, Leo, I'm not a tech person, or I don't have money to do that, or I'm not a tech person, I don't have time to learn about that. Well, the first thing that I'm gonna be sharing about is something called local business listing. So if you remember, way before the internet, we used to have those big books, big thick yellow books. That's what they were called, yellow books, where everybody had their phone number as well as business owners. And so these local business listings, they're basically what they are. They are yellow pages, where you can put your business name for free, and most of them, right? Some of the popular ones are Google, for example. Yes, Google has a free tool for you to put your business name listed there. And what happened is you list your business over here in Google, and that's going to allow you for your business to show up online and the map. Other ones that are popular there are Yelp, Facebook, for example, is another big one. And you have so many other ones, right? For example, people that provide services, or businesses that provide local services like a pest control, landscaper, etc. The Something that is a local business listing that could help them a lot is something like a Angie's List, for example. So take advantage of this. Also, when people search about your service or product, this is why it's important to be listed on this local business as many as possible that you can, as long as they relate to your local market, and also as long as they relate with your industry, right? So you don't want to go and put your business name everywhere if it doesn't make any sense, right? So for example, a restaurant owner will not go to list their business into Angie's List. It just doesn't make any sense. But going back to the importance of why you're doing this, right, is because this is what people do. Whenever they have a problem, they do a search for the name of the town plus the type of service that they want, that they look for, right? For example, if I'm in Fairfield, I may do a search for dentist in Fairfield or Fairfield dentist, right? And so it will come up with a list of search results whenever I'm looking. So, for example, in Google, and if I, as a business owner, I have my business listed in this local business listings, as many as possible. What happens is it feeds information into Google that helps Google understand, okay, this business is one of the top results that I'm going to put in front of this user because it seems to be the one that makes more sense for a user, right? It says everywhere. It says on Yelp and Facebook and on Google that this business is a dentist. Okay, check. And it says and Yelp and Facebook and Google that this business is about within 5 miles away from this user. And so what happened is obviously that your business is going to be one of the top results for that user. Those are giving you a chance to your business of your giving a chance to your business to rank up higher for that user, so that your user can research you faster. So number two, put a face to the company. In a small local market, I've seen that a company can stand out simply by putting a face to product or advertising material that I see. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen ads with people, ads in magazines of or local businesses where the business owners put their face on it, or that they do videos on YouTube or Instagram, and immediately, right, to me it creates that sense of trust, like, okay, that's a real person. And I even come across these business owners and walking around my town or towns within my area, and I immediately go like, oh, I've seen that person before. Oh, I know that's the owner of this specific business. And that's what it's created for me personally, right? It helps me to remember that that business because I remember the face, but it also helps me to trust that company because I know who to go to if I ever get services or products from the company, who to go to if I have an issue with products or services. Or I know that that person does that type of service or product. So if I ever have a question, I know who to go to, right? And so don't be afraid to get out in the community, introduce yourself, and even use it, even use your face on photos on your marketing materials, right? Um, so number three, give away samples. And for you, it might make no sense, but if it is possible for you as a business owners to give out samples in a small local market, I find that giving away samples helps a lot. It do wonders. For example, I have a local restaurant as a client that is in Vacaville, and they love going into community events because they've seen the power in it, right? They go, they provide food, they the food that they bring, they cut it into smaller pieces. So all you're doing is basically giving samples, small tiny samples, right? So that you can so that you can share amongst more people, right? And once they do that, if they like it, great. They want to know more about it. Where are you located? What other place you have? So what they also do is, if they interested in learning more about it, they give it a $5 discount coupon that is that's like a size of as a business card. So it has the coupon there, but it also has the information about their business, right? The address, phone number, the name of the business. So it's something they take away with the brand already. So give away samples. That's a strategy I would recommend. Number four, volunteer for the long haul. So the best way to be noticed in a small community is to be a great community member, right? Be present, support causes that matters to you and that make an impact over the long haul. And another thing is that if you volunteer for things or organizations that are related to the industry because you have a passion in that industry, right? For example, you are a financial planner, for specifically for family. And if you volunteer to nonprofit organizations that provide financial planning to families, you then at that point are seen as a person of authority, right? You're seen as a person that knows about that, and that person, yes, may be receiving um, free services from you because you're going through a nonprofit organization. But if you need to get your name out there, that's one way to demonstrate your expertise, because you never know, those people know other people. All right, so when you make an impact, people will notice you. All right, that's just plain and simple. And in the process, they learn about your business, they want to know more about it, and next time they hear somebody else having issues with the with with something specific that your product or services can help, you know who they're going to think about. It's going to be you to refer them. All right, number 5, last but not least, encourage reviews from existing customers. So let me ask you now, what steps are you taking to gather feedback from your existing customers? And if you are not leveraging as part of your solution, then you're missing out on opportunities, guys. You're missing out on ways for your business to be seen, on ways for your business to be heard in the local community. And the reason why is people love to search for reviews before they try a new product, service, business, you name it. I do that all the time. I love to, whenever I want to try a product or services, to go and check out what people are saying in different platforms, just to see which one I will rather to go to, right? So if you don't have many reviews to your name right now, it's time to start encouraging your past clients to give you some feedback. Plus, how you gonna know if you're doing good or not? If your clients are liking your products or services, how you gonna know if some information that your clients gives you is not the next product or the next service that is going to boost your business, right? For a big chunk of cash. Something that I like putting in place for my clients is automate a system that asks for this information, or that asks for feedback. So when clients become part of our um, receiving information from my clients, right? From they One of those information that we send them is to ask for a review, right? If you like the experience, would you please share with us? And here are the links where you can go and share, right? And also, something else that I like doing is, if you, for some reason, right, I'm not a perfect business owner, but if you, for some reason, ever have an issue, I want you to tell me right there in when you are in the physical location, so that I can best solve your problem. But if that's not possible, I would like you to please let me know first, right? Give me an opportunity to solve my the problem. Here's my personal contact. Here's my personal email. And yes, you might say, "But Lee, I don't want to give out my personal information." Well, if that's you, if you are the type of person, you may have the possibility to pay somebody else to be that customer service. But if you don't have the possibility, you like it on customers, I can see why you're liking on customers. So that's fine. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. More business for my clients, more businesses for me. um so yeah, encourage review from existing customers. That's the last one right there. And again, guys, that was all for today. But if you are interested on attending to the free workshop that I mentioned in the beginning, where I'm going to be teaching the same exact process that I use for my clients to help them attract more local customers and help uh, to have those local customers to keep coming back, then let me know. Right, you can check out my website, digitaltrack.co, uh, and send me a note. Send me a note that you're interested on register for that training. All right. Hope this information helped you, and have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.